Hey everyone, this is ManlyBadassHero, and I'm here bringing you a kind of special, unique video, because I sometimes notice new subscribers, sometimes old people who are just kind of bored and browsing, go back to my first video, which is, common on YouTube, and they're always like, wow, Manly's, he sounds exactly the same pretty much. How he started is how he currently is. So while there is the oldest video on the channel still there is a lot of lost content. I used to live stream a long time ago. And when you go back to my roots, a lot of stuff was not safe for YouTube. I used to put like anime clips and things over my videos and play music and stuff. It was the Wild West back then. So all that's been kind of purged. But I do have archives of a lot of my old content, like hours and hours of like really old recordings, like PewDiePie, pre-PewDiePie eras kind of stuff. Possibly, at least some of it anyway. So I've decided to make kind of a nostalgic video. These are basically going to be a lot of out of context clips of my past, just some random things I selected from various games. So you can kind of get the idea of like the roots, back when I had like, a microphone that was just like my headset mic. I feel like I still sound mostly the same. It's like a little bit different, but a lot of that really is just the microphone quality. I mean, it's like a $20, $10 microphone headset mic versus like, professional, a bit more setup nowadays. But on that note, before I get into actual like clips and stuff, I just want to like talk about some thoughts and things, just because when I was going through these clips, I kind of realized things really they really haven't changed very much. It's basically the same format. I've been doing it the same way, aside from some better equipment. Meaning, I do my own thumbnails, I do my own editing, I do my own game funding, like pretty much everything, which is not necessarily physically healthy, at least as far as sleep schedule, and as far as just making sure to get content out. So there is a chance I'll change someday, not so much out of like laziness, but just so like I can get like more content out to you guys. It'd be nice. But it is amazing, like nothing's really changed. Like maybe the game choices kind of narrowed down a little bit towards more there was like back in the day I used to play more mainstream games, mixed in with some other stuff, but still it was kind of similar with like the weird games, the niche games, things like that, some random Japanese games here and there, visual novels, dating sims. There was some like hentai games there that aren't going to be on YouTube. Not that they were showing anything even when I recorded back then, because you could still get banned for like sexual content and nudity, obviously. I was just showing like little clips or highlights of things like that. That's how I would stream those. But it was a very randomist channel. I really don't think there's ever been a channel like that since then. So yeah, that's the ManlyBadassHero experience. It's completely the same. And going into my philosophy a little bit, that's just kind of like how my personality is. I just like doing things that are very on the ground. I don't like things that feel different than how I do it if I were to like just play a game, you know what I mean? Or just anything I do in general. I've never been one for much for production. And that's not out of like laziness, like on being unable to do production or anything. That's just more of what separates out for me to keep it like fun. Because when you get a little bit into like heavier production, then it becomes a little more businessy. And that kind of opens a can of worms psychologically, I think, for a lot of like streamers and YouTubers once they go down that route, as we've sometimes seen with certain crash outs with certain creators. So with me, I think I've created, and this is just what works for me, I've created like an insulated thing, where I am unable to crash out based on my content. I could get physically tired, like I could be staying up late, I could be busy in my normal life, unable to get to my computer, stuff like that, but like that is completely separate from not liking what you do. Of course, if I was to play games in my own time, like if there was no channel, then there's certain games I would probably not play in my own time. In my own actual time, I play a lot of like more simple games, like arcadey type games, platformers, stuff like that. Things are easily consumable. I do love JRPGs, I do love strategy games, Civilization, Total War, Alpha Centauri, like all that kind of stuff too, or simulation type games. I couldn't find my first thing I've ever recorded, sadly. It might be somewhere on one of my external hard drives. I have a bunch of them going way back and like backups of backups. But there is some fairly older stuff there, so, some stuff has been preserved, thankfully. But we'll get into those clips in a second. I just want to say, like, just another little thing, like, you kind of notice, like, once again, there's like a big mixture of different kinds of games. They're all kind of niche for the most part. But that goes back into the other part of my philosophy when I pick games and things like that. I feel like a content creator that's not, especially if you're more reviewer based or just a pure Let's Player base, you should be a little bit more mercenary about things and just like play random games, see what's like sticks to the wall. Don't, like, drop your biases at the door, preconceptions, and just try things and just, you know, see how they are. And let the audience decide whether they like games, how they feel about games or stories, what the content is in those games. And I think as the content creator, your job is mainly to bring something forward for people to either enjoy or have discourse over or discuss the story or do everything. You are a vehicle, essentially. So I think even nowadays, like, you'll definitely see there is some consistency in, yeah, there's a lot of horror games or a lot of this, that. But you'll definitely notice, like, Manly just kind of, he sometimes, like, jumps around on, like, what he's playing or, like, what the content's in the game. So that really hasn't changed. But yeah, if you made it to this point, thank you for listening, and thank you for being a viewer or a subscriber. I mean, some of you people are just lurkers. I mean, I do that for a lot of channels. And I really hope you enjoy these. This is really a part of my history. It's just a small bite, but, you know, there is a level of, like, me there, and some emotional, like, attachment for me, like, obviously when you think about your past. But yeah, before they start, there will be a quick sponsorship spot. So thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. But after that spot, I hope you enjoy the clips. So I'm not sure you knew, but April is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month. On that note, men's health is important, so make sure you get your screenings and your checks. But with men's health and hygiene in mind, Manscaped has partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society, which is a non-profit organization, and together they're committed to raising awareness and giving support. So Manscaped will be donating $50,000 to the Testicular Cancer Society to help save lives and promote routine self-checks. And to support that cause, Manscaped has dropped a new special edition bundle, the TCS Ball Hero Bundle, which includes the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra TCS Special Edition and the Special Edition TCS Boxers 2.0. And the overall best part is, by ordering the Manscaped TCS Ball Hero Bundle, you're helping raise awareness support for testicular cancer. So if you're interested, get 20% off your entire order and free shipping when you use promo code MBH at manscaped.com, aka ManlyBadassHero. And if you want to learn more on how to check yourself or donate to the Testicular Cancer Society, visit manscaped.com/TCS. Let's help raise awareness and save lives together. So,
The Academy should have taught you better behavior.
I don't get it.
Look at me normally as a wacky cyborg killer. On weekends I murder innocent people, and during the weekdays I play basketball.
I calm myself down by watching the hermit crab.
So, we got burst for this... We got burst for this door. We're ever gonna take him out quietly. Which is pretty much not possible in this game. So, worst case scenario, that thing blows up. We have to run up this ramp, cut left, go up these stairs and get out the door before I drown of gas, or I'm getting shot. Well, I could combat rule safety. Combat roll! Combat roll! You're all nerds! See you later. 4 chairs and a table. The big question is, who else is staying in my room? Perhaps no one is. Just like my life. This room is empty. It's too clean. Like no one lives here. This is an empty room next to mine. No, I'm not a horse. I'm a witch.
JC. Mind if I call you JC?
Looks like you need a hand. Well, while I'm here, I'm just gonna say, this bug is officially the scariest thing in this game. I can't free her. Oh my god! Put it there, man. Yeah, whatever. Huh. Even as a scene, you're still the same. Well, that's typical of you. See you later. Man, all these pricks keep coming around. Just trying to relax, and they just keep coming around. I wonder if there's any hot dogs. I need to get one of these. I can use it to sort my laundry. And my coffee.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself.
Splendid.
Hello?
Right behind you.
Hello?
Keep going. Keep going.
Hello?
Keep going.
Hello?
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 We're officers.
Hello?
We're the law. We're the law.
Who's on there?
Quick, form a circle. Form a circle. Everyone look in what direction? Different directions. Incoming! Man down! No man down!
I don't care anymore. None of this matters. I'm just gonna stay out over this balcony. This balcony has never betrayed me. Unlike the chairs. Oh boy, my voice is going out tonight. Charge! Ah! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh! Oh man. Oh. Usually they wait for you to like do your special attack in the anime. Voices in my head. They're stupid. Because what if a dinosaur was a mouse? On top of being a dinosaur, that would make him a mouseosaur. Prehistoric ancestor to Mickey Mouse.
How unprofessional. Expecting a show. Don't think I won't report this.
Just like
I'm trying to sit here and people just like interrupted me. It's not upright at all.
Why is she asking me what time? She has a watch. I don't carry a watch with me.
Intruder engaged! Send backup! Roger. Strike squadron. Move out!
Hey, JC. You look like the real thing.
Merry Christmas. Will it copy me, guys? It's Merry. Oh god. Wait. Hey man. Uh-oh. Ooh, what's up?
Maybe I keep thinking about hot dogs, she'll shut up. Hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs. Oh shit, you're just a piece of art.
Arriving on track 1 is a local train bound for Isenjo. Please stand back.
I wonder if I could get hit by the train. Let's find out. Hey! Ah! Wait, where'd the girl go? I killed her! I wish I had some hot dogs right now to shut him up. Hurry, robot, hurry! Wait, I forgot, you can't move when you're on.
I'm sorry I crushed your heart, but that's just how it's gonna be. You're a very pretty bird, I'm a very pretty dude. But you're a teacher, and you're a pedophile. And that just ain't gonna work. We gotta go our separate ways, man.